evening, voters of Hougang. A few of you are still deciding whom to vote for. I would like to address those of you who are still deciding who to vote for. We are asking you to vote for Mr. Peng Eng Huat. But why should you vote for the Workers' Party again? We do not assume that you will choose Peng just because he is from the Workers' Party. Unlike the Prime Minister, we know that you do not vote blindly and that you have never voted blindly for the Workers' Party. We know that Hougang does not belong to the Workers' Party, just as Singapore does not belong to the PAP. Singapore belongs to the people of Singapore, and Hougang belongs to the people of Hougang. You, the voters of Hougang, hold the power. You are the ones who choose. To win your vote, we must give you good reasons to choose Peng Eng Huat and the Workers' Party. Let me try to give you good reasons. An MP has two broad roles. The first is to look after the constituency, including running the town council and assisting residents to make representations to government agencies. This is the MP's local role. He has to be an MP for Hougang. The second role is to represent the interests of the people of Singapore in Parliament. This involves scrutinizing laws and checking how the government spends money, the people's money. He or she has to question the government on whether it is doing its job and criticize it constructively to make it work harder. This is the MP's national role as an MP for Singapore. Peng Eng Huat would be an excellent choice for both roles. Peng has been doing welfare work in Hougang since 2006. He has worked hard but quietly for many years. He did not know whether the party would even feel him as a candidate or where. But that did not matter to him because he just wanted to help people. For those of us who know him, that is one of his key characteristics. He just wants to help people. If you elect him as your MP, he will probably work even harder for you. As for being a representative in Parliament, Peng is also an excellent choice. He is thoughtful, mature, and extremely hardworking. He was not born with a silver spoon in his mouth, but is a self-made man who fought his way through life. Peng will not hesitate to raise the concerns of the people in Parliament. He will be a bold yet sensible opposition voice. Some PAP members have said that opposition can come through non-constituency members and nominated members. This is exactly the PAP's plan to control all constituencies and have non-PAP MPs for sparring practice in Parliament. Under this plan, you will have no bargaining power to pressure the PAP to listen to you. The last few days, I've been talking to many voters in Hougang. Last night, one voter told me he still could not decide who to vote for. He felt that after the general election last year, when the PAP lost 6 seats, they seemed to be listening more. Well, sir, this is exactly why you should not vote for the PAP in Hougang. If you want the PAP to listen even more, you should put them on the hot stove, reduce their parliamentary majority, and let them know that you mean business. For the last 20 years, the Workers' Party has not broken faith with Hougang voters. Last night, a lady resident in a block near here told me that it really pisses her off when others call Hougang a slum, because is it not a slum? For 2 decades, the Hougang Town Council has had to face obstacles put in its way by the PAP government and its agencies. Hougang was placed at the back of the queue for lift upgrading, denied funds for town improvements such as covered linkways. They hoped that Hougang voters would get wet, would see the upgrading across the road in PAP wards and be demoralized. But were you demoralized? You continued to exercise your vote freely and supported the Workers' Party. In turn, we have tried our best to improve your living environment with Town Council funds. The Town Council paid for 33 covered linkways from bus stops to blocks and between blocks in Hougang's Avenues 2, 3, 5 and 7 and Hougang Central. We did lift upgrading in 6 blocks to provide additional lift landings without residents paying at all. When we tried to do more, the HDB stopped us. We added additional sports and other facilities to make Hougang residents fit and age actively. We want Hougang to be a vibrant town. Despite the additional challenges, we have not let you down. Hougang is now managed as part of the Aljunied Hougang family. This is yet a new beginning. Dear friends, this may be just a by-election involving 23,000 voters, but the stakes are high. Why else is it on the front pages of our newspapers every day? There are some people trying to cause distraction, but we know Hougang voters are a tough and wily bunch who can see through the smoke grenades. We believe in Hougang voters because you have believed in us. It is not easy being opposition MPs in Singapore, but your support and encouragement brought us to where we are now. You inspire us to try harder. You have and always will be the wind beneath our wings. We know you are the ones with the final say. Please vote for this man. His name is Peng Eng Huat. Vote for him as your MP for Hougang and your MP for Singapore. When you go to the polling station on Saturday, enter the polling booth, mark your cross against the hammer and say, "Huara!" Thank you.